Catching up. I was born at 5:20 a.m. June 4th, 1937. In my birth, the whole universe in its specifics came to that moment. Everybody can say that. At each and every birth, this is what the whole universe has come to. It takes the whole story of the universe with all its beauty and pain to bring forth each one of us. But then, at each birth, another new story begins. The start of the newborn becoming humanly conscious. That means ceaseless interaction with the world and especially with other human beings. Each human being begins a long, never ceasing game of catching up to the human story reached over eons at the moment of this particular person. The most important factor in catching up is learning a language. Language is a thoroughly human creation which shapes how humans learn to relate to the world and one another. The whole process of education, in its broadest or most specific meaning, is how each conscious individual catches up with the overall story of human consciousness. I am in my 85th year, and the process of catching up continues at full speed. Quantum physics, Gerard Manley Hopkins, Mark Rothko, Hubble, TED Talks. I, as one individual, though, cannot completely catch up with it all. But one joy in looking ahead is I, moving into eternal life, will be catching up with and perhaps pushing forward human and divine consciousness forever. I love this image of catching up as a story of our lives, describing the story of our lives. The emphasis that with every newborn baby, that's at that instant, that's where the whole universe, the whole story of the universe comes to. Everything in the universe has come to that moment, and everybody again could say that. It's taken the whole universe to bring you forth, to bring me forth. The whole story. But then a new story begins for each newborn baby, catching up to where the universe has come to, that we are born into in this particular moment. And there's an awful lot to catch up with. And this we can describe as all of education. Education that's preschool. Just learning that there are parents, there's a mother, there's a father, there's a sibling. Beginning to utter words. There's a catching up going on for this little baby where the parents are, where the siblings are. And then the formal education, we need more than that. Is catching up in some way or other where the universe has come to. But it's so vast, no one person can catch up with it all. But then there's a vision here, a vision of eternal life with God, that we will be continuing this process. And because of who God is and before who we are, we will be in an eternal process of catching up with God. Not only with one another, but catching up with God. It is eternal because we will never catch up completely with God. But it will be an eternal, joyful process.